Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Been very kindly sent a product to review from Jason at Oneleaf. He has sent me the Commander Nv100. This is an add-on, so it's like a clip-on unit that sits on the back of your scope and turns your day scope into a night vision scope. It's digital night vision. It's got a built-in IR. So yeah, looking forward to trying this out. I've used similar things to this before. It looks very similar to the PAR 007. I've used them, and so hopefully we'll get a good review and see how it goes. I'll start off with opening the box and showing you what's inside it.
Okay, let's see what we get in the box. Good sturdy box from Oneleaf. Well packed. First off, you get your guarantee or 2 years warranty, cleaning cloth, user manual. This is quite good. It's all in English, nice and easy to understand, and it's got a tells you everything about you need to know about the little unit, but we'll get rid of that. This little compartment you get, that's a little cap that goes over your IR on the unit, just to protect it when you're not using it. You got some O-rings, Allen key, and a spare little Allen bolt there. You've got your charging USB cable, or to connect to a PC or whatever you want to connect it to. A roll of electric tape, that's to go around the end of your scope so you can connect the sleeves to it. I'd like to see them use something like a plastic sleeve, like some other companies have used now, where it sits inside this, it goes over the scope, and you basically just tighten this down onto it. Saves having to wrap electric tape around your scope, but it does the same job, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. This came with, I'm trying to do this one-handed because I'm trying to record with the other hand, so it's a bit awkward. These sleeves, this is the 45mm sleeve for the 45mm scope, and then this one's a 48. Inside there you've got a carry bag. It's like a fleece carrier bag. It's quite nice to protect this when you're carrying it about, and it's, you know, you're chucking it about in your rucksack or whatever. Inside here there is two, if I can get them out, you've got two different size eye relief cups to go over the end. I think that's I think it's 70mm down to the smallest one, which I've left on there, and that's obviously a medium one. So you get two of them, and then the unit itself. So quite a solid, well-made unit. It's all aluminium. It feels, I think it's 380 grams, I think it was. All your buttons on the back, your power button, and all your menu buttons. Nice and easy to use. A little bit on the small side at night, I think, but it is a small unit, so you know, you've just got to be prepared. You've got to memorize where the buttons are, otherwise you'll be in the dark. You'll be pressing the wrong buttons. But it would be nice to see if they could get these illuminated somehow, or, you know, backlit, like some other scopes do now. That would be good. So, you know, just a pale light on them so you could see which buttons you were pressing in the dark. But yeah, they're good solid buttons, nice and easy to use. So there's your IR illuminator, sorry, in 850, and you adjust that by simply just pulling it in and out, nice and easy. So you can go from flood to spot. There's your adjustment for your focus, and then your iopter adjustment is there. But yeah, so I'll talk you through the unit now and see how it goes.
Okay, I'll just talk you through the buttons a little bit on the unit. So obviously your first button here is your power button. That's just a quick press of that, and it does come on pretty quick. It's press that and the unit flicks up. Little green indicator light there tells you it's on. The next button up, you have your menu and your playback. So that is if you want to watch footage back on your what you've just recorded. Your middle button is your OK button, your camera button, and your record button. The top button there is your that's a neat little thing on this. I didn't mention before, but it's got a little laser. And a lot of people, I've seen other reviews on this, and they try and say it's a waste of time not having a laser. It was pointless having a laser on. It doesn't do anything. Well, this can be used as a handheld spotter as well. So if you've got a buddy with you or whatever, and he's out in the field and he can see a fox or something like that, and he's saying there's a fox over there, pitch black, you're going where? Because you can't see him. So he goes over there, and all he's got to do is just press that little button on there, and a little laser comes up. So which I think is pretty good. So you can spot that laser then, little laser dot on the fox, and you've got an idea then. You can just see that little red dot, you're straight on it. None of this faffing around looking for it, trying to find the target you're looking for. So I find that quite a good little thing. So yeah, next button this side, you've got your IR button and your day and night. So you press that, quick press on that, it'll turn it into night vision. Quick press again will increase your IR levels. There's 6 IR levels on this, which is pretty impressive, to be honest. I know the Pard, I think the Pard had 3. I'm pretty sure it was 3, maybe 4, but I think it had 3 on the original Pards, the 007s, which were okay to about 200 yards roughly. This little unit, they reckon, can go out to 300 meters, which is about 330 yards. So I'm looking forward to testing that to see if that is right, because if it is, for a little IR that small, to get 300 meters, it's got to be pretty bright. But inside there, you've got your 18650 battery, which comes with it. All you got to do with that is just unscrew it and take the back bit off, so there's a little cap in there to stop it anything happening to it in transit. Take that off, put it back in. It's the flat ended. It's not the nipple one. It's a flat ended. So most people have got pocketfuls of 18650s now, because so many torches and batteries and IRs run on them. So yeah, so that's another neat thing that runs on an 18650. Inside the side pouch there, you've got your SD card, which comes with it. It's a 32 gig SD card, and I believe it goes up to a 250. So you've got plenty of storage. You've got your charging port, and you've also got a little a jack for an earplug, so you can't actually hear this what you've recorded unless you put an earpiece in there. But obviously when you put it onto a laptop or something like that, then you can hear it. But if you want to look, say you think, you took some footage and you want to look through this and find out what was going on, what was said in that footage, you can't do that without an earpiece in there. But it's a good little add on that. So yeah, what else can I tell you? It's got the Sony StarViz sensor in this, so that's very good. A better, clearer image than the Pard or some other lower brands. It records full HD. I think it's 60 frames per second, 1080 full HD. So yeah, so that's a good bonus. Talked about the IR. That does 300 meters, so that's pretty good. Battery life, they said, is 6 hours. I think that's going to be a bit hard to believe, to be honest, but we'll try it and see how long it lasts. But like I said before, 18650 batteries, everyone's got pocketfuls of them, so it's just a case of whapping a new one in if the battery gets low. It's come with 2 years warranty. Weight is about roughly around 380 grams, something like that. Going back to the IR, it's an 850, so that's good, nice and bright. Price rate of these is $299, so converted into our money is roughly about 230 quid, and that comes sent to you ready to use with all the kit you need in it. It's ready to go. Yeah, so a pretty good little unit for a a very budgeted price. I'm looking forward to using this. I've had a bit of a spot through it, but you know, just looking through, just in the field, seeing how it goes. But I haven't had a chance to put it on the rifle yet because guess what? It's raining again. So we'll wait till the weather picks up, and then hopefully I'll put it. I think I'm going to put it on the little CZ22 and go and do a bit of bunny bashing on it and see how we get on. So please stay tuned for that.
Okay, we're out on one of my local permissions. So what we're going to do now is set a target out 50 yards, give it a few shots, see how it performs. It's about 8:30, 8:45, something like that. It's just starting to get starting to lose the light. So hopefully in the next hour it'll be dark enough to test the IR. So yeah, we'll shoot a target at 50 yards and see how it looks. And then I'll do some range finding, pick a few places, a few trees or posts or whatever, with a certain distance, so we can test the IR out later when it is dark and see if it will stretch out to 300 yards. So we'll see how we go. Okay, this is it is about 8:30 and it's just starting to get dark, slowly getting dark, a bit overcast, and that target there is bang on 50 yards away. So just give it a couple of shots, see how it looks. Looks alright to me. Ooh, move that one a little bit. I think there's a little bit of grass in front of it, which is, yeah, there is. It's just catching the top of that grass, I think, where I'm shooting. That's a decent enough group to do it. 50 yards, it's probably, I don't know, ½ inch, something like that, I would have thought. Right, the gun is now empty. It's quite a good clear image, even though it is, like I say, a bit twilighty. You know, it's not that bright at the moment, so it's quite a clear image. This is a fixed parallax scope, so there's no adjustment on this scope. So it's a 4x40, I think, if I remember right. So it's just a fixed scope, but I can still see that clear enough. Looks quite good. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. That small shot group there, it's probably inch perhaps. That's 50 yards. I wasn't really dead steady. I was just leaning on the side of the truck, so happy with that. That's grouped well, and hopefully the footage will come out and look clear. Okay, I've got the little Oneleaf Nv100 on the back of my CZ22, and I've just had a few shots at a steel target, and look pretty clear through the scope. Hopefully the footage looks just as good. I've got it here on a. This is a fixed scope. It's got no parallax on it. It has got a zoom, but every time I touch that, it goes blurry in this. So what I'm doing, I'm just adjusting it with the focus wheel here. But you can see pretty clear out to. Well, I've seen a tree over there at 330 yards, which I'm going to test the IR with, and it's doing a pretty good job on that. So there's an oak tree out there at 70 yards, and I can see the grain clear as you like. So it's doing a reasonably good job, I think, for the price of it. I think this is in a sale again at the minute, so I think it's I think I saw today it was $259, so that's under £200 of our money. So anybody wants one of these, by the way, if you look in the description, there'll be a discount code, so you'll get 10% again on top. So yeah, well worth buying. It's a good little unit and nice and light. I don't think I'd like it on a big rifle because of the if you look at the stock, here's the back of the stock. There's not a lot of eye relief. You'd have to push your scope right forward, and you know, it would defeats the object a little bit. So but on something that doesn't give you much recoil, like a 2.2 or 17 HMR or something like that, it's perfect. But I know it's rated up to a 308, but I wouldn't want to shoot it on my 308 with the position of this. I think it'd take me eye out. But yeah, it's a good little unit. But yeah, so we'll test it out when it gets dark.
Okay, the bolt is open and the rifle is empty. Those two trees are 220 yards bang on, and this tree here is that one there just by the gate. Not that one, that's the one I'm looking for. That one is 330 yards bang on. So that's what I'll be testing the IR on later when it's dark, and if it'll reach 300 meters, that's 300 meters right there. So we'll test it out when it's dark.
Just noticed a few rabbits mooching around, so while I'm waiting for the dark, I think I'll try and get a stalk on them and knock a few of them over if I can.
I think it must have been me that did something there, because I just turned it back onto colour and it's nice and clear again. I don't know why it went pink. It was like a real pinky colour, so I switched it to black and white and took a shot on that rabbit at 60 yards. But as you can see, if this is as clear on the footage as what I can see, that's a long way up there to that gateway, and it's nice and clear. So originally over here, them first two trees, which is that there, 220 yards, they're nice and clear. Got this oak tree here, that's 70 yards, and you can see the grain effing nice and clear on that. And just over here, that tree there, obviously this is not a parallax scope, so it looks a little bit blurry. I can probably sharpen it a little bit on the Oneleaf Nv100. Tiny little bit there, you can just make out the leaves and that in the hedge. That is 330 yards bang on. So yeah, it's nice and clear. If there was a fox there, you'd easily see it. So and it's starting to get dark now. It's definitely twilight, so it's still working quite well. Okay, the bolt is open, and that young buck is 200 yards away, believe it or not. I can see him pretty clear through here. I'm on IR2, and yeah, if this was on my 308 and he was in season, you could go down easy enough with this.
on the other night. About 65 yards, that one. He's down. There's number 4. Couldn't find number 3. The grass is that long. I saw it go down. I hit it a bit low, but it run, and I saw it go down. But the grass is so long, I can't find it. But yeah, the Nv100. It's done its job. I think it'd be better if it was on a better scope. The scope I've got it on is not brilliant, but it's done its job.
Okay, them trees are 220 yards, and they're as clear as a bell, to be honest. If there was a fox there, he'd have it. The tree over here, if I can find it, this tree, well, that's 380 yards to that gate. So I know for a start that the 330, the 300 metres, there's your 300 metres. So I'll just try and get it a bit sharper than that if I can. That's a little better. The trouble is this, because this scope is not parallax, when I adjust it on the wheel I lose the crosshairs a little bit, but if there was a fox there you'd easily see that. Like I said, the gate over there was 380. The trees over that tree there in that opening is 450 yards. So you'd easily see a fox at there. I just can't seem to get the crosshairs in focus now much, so I'm trying to focus that tree, but I could still take that shot if that was on a bigger rifle. But yeah, I'm very impressed. Very impressed.
Well, that's it for tonight. Had a good look through the Nv100. Very impressed with it. Absolutely cracking little unit. It blows the PAR 007 out of the water. The 007A, that is, the one that looks very similar to this unit. I haven't tried the other one, the 07S, I think it is. So I haven't tried that, so I can't comment on that. But yeah, the Nv100, it's got a better picture than the 007, and the IR. Fair play to that little IR unit. You can stretch that out a long way. I could see 400 yards clear with that, and the scope I've got it on, it's not anything good really. It's just a cheap scope, but so if you put that on a decent scope, you'd get a good picture. Yeah, so I'd just like to say a big thank you to Jason from Oneleaf for sending me that, and anybody who's interested in buying one of them, I can't see you getting a better night vision clip-on than that for the money they're asking. It's like I said, it's as clear as anything, daytime and nighttime, and the IR on it is superb. So anybody who wants one, give Jason at Oneleaf a call. Go on their website. I'll leave a link in the description, and there's a 10% discount code for anybody who wants one if you go through this discount code. And so you just get it a little bit cheaper. But like I said, it's a good little unit for the money, and that's all I can say really. I'm well impressed with it. I honestly didn't think it would be that good, but yeah, I'm very impressed with it, and I'll definitely be using it again. So we'll when this grass is cut, I'll be bringing it out again and try and do another video on the rabbits. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, thank you Jason again, and hope you like this video,
And thank you for everyone who's liked and subscribed, and for the people who haven't, please do. It helps us out on YouTube and it keeps videos like this going. So thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one.